money that they gave, the silver that was used for Karbanis, was Megin and Klal Yisrael, that even when Haman wanted to use money to buy the Yidden from Achashverosh, he was not able to defeat them and destroy them. So that's, even today, when we don't have the Beis HaMikdash, we all should take like a $50 or a half a silver shekels worth and give money to tzedakah, zecher to the machzeh shekel. Halavai soon, the money should be used to buy karbanis in the Beis HaMikdash. Now, one of the great heroes of the story of Purim is, believe it or not, David HaMelech. Now, some of you might wonder, how could that be? David HaMelech lived about 500 years before the story of Purim. And the answer is, when David became king, there was someone who was a big Talmid Chacham, big Rav. His name was Shimi ben Gera. And when David became king, Shimi was very upset. Shimi was from the family of Shaul HaMelech, and he felt that Shaul should have been king. And he was upset that David took over. Really, he felt the king should be Shaul. And he was throwing rocks at David HaMelech and cursing him. And David at that time could have killed him, endangering him, throwing rocks at him. And David's aide even said, should I punish him? Should I kill him? And David said no. And later on, David had Shlomo HaMelech punish him. But the point was, the fact that he didn't kill him, someone who was embarrassing him and throwing rocks at him, was David's good midos. And David was Michael. He said, Hashem probably wants me to get this rock thrown at me. So it's not Shimi ben Gera's fault. It's my own Averis. So because David had such good midos, he let Shimi live. Shimi was the grandfather of Mordechai and Esther. Had David killed him, then there wouldn't have been a Mordechai and Esther. So one of the hidden heroes in the story of the Megillas Esther is David HaMelech, Chai V'Kayam, our great king. It turns out it wasn't long after the Purim story that Achashverosh passed away, and the Yidden at that time we're hoping now they'll get to build the second Beis HaMikdash. Achashverosh died shortly after the Purim story as a punishment because he did not let the Yidden build the second Beis HaMikdash. At that time, Mordechai was hoping when he was prime minister that he could influence Achashverosh to let the Yidden build the second Beis HaMikdash, but it didn't work out that way. At the last year of his kingdom, Achashverosh was king for 14 years. He made a lot of taxes against all the people, and people hated him for that. Kind of like Lahavdil, how the American colonists hated the British for making big taxes on them. It turns out, Achashverosh passed away in the year 3406. His son, Daryavesh II, took over, and he was the son of Achashverosh and Esther, and eventually he lets the Yidden build the second Beis HaMikdash, which is, of course, a great joy for Klal Yisrael, that finally, after the Purim story, they were able to rebuild the second Beis HaMikdash. There could have been more miracles, bigger miracles, but Klal Yisrael didn't merit it at that time. Ezra said if Klal Yisrael would have done even a greater tshuva, Mamash, it would have been a time for Mashiach already, and it could have been the final Beis HaMikdash. But even in Galus, we know that even though we don't have the Beis HaMikdash, soon enough, hopefully he'll be here. And we always sing, that even though we don't have the Beis HaMikdash yet, we always know that sooner than later he's going to come. We shouldn't have yish, we shouldn't give up, we shouldn't walk around feeling down or sad in Gullus. We should know, Ki krovi Yeshuasi lavai, Hashem says the Gula will come. And just like Hashem saved us from Mitzrayim, and Hashem saved us from Paro, and from Haman, and from other Gezeros in history, may HaKadosh Baruch Hu get nachas from all the Torah of our kids and all the wonderful shiurim that are given online for Klal Yisrael everywhere. And Mashiach Tzidkenu, bring us back. L'shan haba, Yerushalayim habnulah. Thank you.